I took a 10-day unplanned break from working out, and the results of that are pretty interesting. In fact, they were a real eye-opener. Normal videos will resume very soon, but something happened over the Christmas break which I thought was really interesting, and I wanted to update you on it. As a personal trainer who I work out normally about 5 times a week, and I'm in the gym most days training clients, I did something that I rarely ever do. I took a 10-day break from working out. Usually my routine is pretty consistent. I'm in the gym, like I said, about 5 times a week, doing my own workouts, I'm training other clients, and I'm generally a very, very active person. But over the Christmas break, between the holidays, preparing for having the whole family over on Christmas, family parties, friends, socializing, and also just wanting to take a proper break and just relax, I completely stepped away from my routine. Now, I expected some changes, obviously, but what actually happened to my body is pretty surprising. So let me break it down for you. The first thing I noticed that my sleep absolutely tanked. It was harder to fall asleep at night. The quality of my sleep was not great. So even though I didn't have to get up early for morning rushing around for school run and that kind of thing, I had lie-ins and I had some early nights as well. But I still never felt completely refreshed. I would wake up in the morning and I'd still be feeling tired and groggy, not focused, and it impacts on everything. If you don't get enough good quality sleep, it impacts on your food choices the next day, your mind, your clarity. I felt unfocused, I felt a bit fuzzy, felt really lethargic. So the sleep was the first thing that I noticed. On my sleep tracker, which I keep on my Apple Watch, it was recording much less quality of deep sleep and REM sleep. Like, it fell off the charts. Then came something really weird. Now, you would think that when you're working out and you're working out with weights, which is what I do, that's when you get all the aches and the pains. This was really weird. By about day 5 or 6, I started waking up in the morning with pain in my joints, in my knuckles here. I don't know if any of you have ever had that. And I think it is because I wasn't doing enough strength training and holding on to heavy weights. None of the other joints though, just in my fingers, but I really felt it every morning. My hands felt like they were the hands of a 90-year-old, and I've just turned 56. So that's fast forwarding the aging process quite a lot. But as someone who has studied body mechanics as part of my personal training qualification, it didn't really come as much of a surprise. It kind of makes sense. Regular exercise helps maintain joint mobility and lubrication, but still, even knowing all that, it was really surprising how quickly that happened. By the end of that first week, and this is maybe a little bit TMI, but my digestion was completely off. And I've noticed that when I am really active, my digestion works like clockwork. My regular rhythm that I normally have, that I maintain, was just all over the place. And without constant exercise, that rhythm just disappeared. But the most impactful change out of all of these things was that my energy levels went through the floor. I could not muster up the energy or the enthusiasm to do anything. I mean, when I say rock bottom, literally rock bottom. And as someone who prides themselves on maintaining a high level of energy, both for myself, my family, my clients, just to live life, this was a huge wake-up call. Again, if you are not a regular exerciser, it may sound counterintuitive. You think, oh, either I'm A, too tired to work out, or B, if I work out, I'm going to have no energy. But it is the other way around. The more you keep your body active, the more you do some targeted exercise, the more energy your body releases. And this was made so clear in the last 10 days to me. Interestingly enough, though, I didn't gain any weight on the scales. I probably gained some fat and lost some muscle, but on the scales, there was no change. My clothes did feel a little bit tighter by the end of the 10 days. But on the scales, there was absolutely no change, which just tells you that exercise is not just about losing weight or maintaining your weight. That is always going to come from what you eat and what you don't eat, but that is a video for another time. I have to admit, I could not wait to get back into routine. And funnily enough, within a few days of getting back to my normal workout routine, all those problems have just disappeared. They've just gone. My sleep is better. I have had no pain in my joints now for the last week. So it just shows you how quickly your body can adapt and get you back to optimum health if you make it a priority and create a routine that works for you. I have to say, this accidental experiment has taught me so much about how our bodies respond to working out, but also to inactivity. Listen, I'm sharing this because I want you to know, as a fitness professional, I'm a human being too. We all have periods where we fall off track, and that is okay. What matters is recognizing how our bodies respond and getting back to what makes us feel at our best. We all know how being active, staying active, and having an exercise routine is important, but I honestly didn't expect to feel this different after those 10 days. Leave me a comment below if you've ever experienced anything like this at all, and I'll be back with the regular videos from next week.